In previous videos, I talked about finding courage in Christ in the middle of a scary world, and I've shared a little peek into some big personal changes coming for my family. Today, I want to pull the curtain back a little more on that to show His faithfulness in the small irritations and His amazing creativity in answering our prayers. And it's because of this God-sized transition that I've got a change coming for this channel that I'm really excited to tell you about. First, the testimony. As some of you know, we walked through a pretty frustrating season recently with a flea infestation, and I shared how God used that sandpaper situation to sand down the rough edges in my own heart and in our communication as a couple. It was boot camp for our marriage, and we didn't even know it. Because at the very same time, God was setting up a domino effect that would lead to an answered prayer. Years ago, I started praying for my husband to find a way to use his unique skills to serve through his own business. Now, in my mind, I had this all figured out. His career was in project management with the government, and he is a brilliant strategic thinker. So I imagined him starting some kind of business consulting firm. That made perfect sense to me. But God's plans are always better than our logic, are they not? My husband has always been a gifted carpenter. It was his passion and his hobby. He likes to build things. But God didn't just want him to manage projects for other people. He wanted to unleash in him to create beautiful, solid, heirloom quality work with his own hands. He wanted to take this hobby that he loved and turn it into a vocation. So when my husband was let go from his job earlier this year, it was not a catastrophe. It was God definitively closing one door so we would have to walk through another. So the dream that was growing was a carpentry business. The obstacle was space. Our garage just was not going to work. We were looking at the dawning prospect of renting shop space, and honestly, the numbers were tight. We were praying for God to make a way. And He didn't just make a way. He provided the entire foundation. Out of the blue, God directed us to a new home that, wait for it, comes with a workshop right on the property. It was an answer to a prayer that we hadn't even dared to pray that specifically. We are utterly amazed by His goodness. So over the next couple months, we will be moving and getting this God-given workshop set up for my husband to begin building his business. We want to be faithful stewards of this incredible provision. Now, this is massive and exciting, but it also means my capacity for writing, filming, and editing the kinds of videos I've been making will be very limited for a while, and that may not be a bad thing. My desire to connect with and build this community here at Holistic Christian Living is stronger than ever. So rather than stepping away, I feel God is leading me to shift how we fellowship together. Starting next week, I'm going to be moving to weekly live streams instead of pre-recorded videos. This is not a step back, it's a step forward into more authentic community. Instead of me talking at you through an edited video, we get to walk together in real time. We can pray together, share what God is teaching us in the moment, and you can ask questions and share your own stories. The comment section becomes a living conversation. We will still dive into all the topics that we love, faithful stewardship of our bodies, minds, and spirits, but it will be more spontaneous, more interactive, and more like a weekly meetup with sisters in Christ, and brothers are welcome too. I would be honored if you would join me. Our first live stream will be next Thursday, October 2nd. I'll aim for midday over lunch. Bring your prayer requests, your questions about holistic living, and your own testimonies. I know you have some amazing testimonies too. Let's build this community together and pray for each other through our own transitions. And let's watch how God continues to faithfully write our stories. As we strive to steward our bodies and our minds on our faith foundation, to serve well where God has planted us, and that is the whole point of our health stewardship. So let's keep doing our best and trusting God with the rest. I will see you next Thursday.